microphone must not be working because there's supposed to be a microphone on, but that's not going up and down the way it's supposed to. Should be able to hear me now though. It's always this one. It's so weird. Got some nice things laid out here. Look at this beautiful piece of blue quartz. Like, I need something to keep this in. It is that special to me. I love blue quartz. It's one of my favorite things in the whole world. With labradorite, I got something I want to show you guys too. I have a cut piece of rough labradorite with just blue in it. And it's like a very dark oceany blue. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And this stuff, this light blue, even in the nicest pieces of labradorite, that's the least amount. That's always the least amount of color, the light blue. It's always the one that you're going to get when you turn it, and you're going to get slivers of it, basically. Yeah. The color that is most prevalent are the smokier colored. I'll show you what I mean. It's so interesting. I just want to show you guys this. A rough cut piece of labradorite. I'm gonna be making jewelry and necklaces in the future with labradorite. So I'm gonna make and shape hearts and stuff like that. I could see how far I could go with the carving of it. I'm gonna sit there with a Dremel and actually make hearts out of labradorite. But look at this. Look at that blue. The smoky part, that is what you see pretty much. This is like smoky quartz. I have some smoky quartz here. Where are you at, darling? Smoky quartz. This is a hint of it, I believe. This is the grayer kind. It has a piece terminated. But it gets to the hue of like black or smoky. Most smoky quartz would be this color. And then labradorite has all kinds of inclusions, which is where, see, I can't even get the blue to show up right now, and then all of a sudden you get that right angle and look, there's blue. Well, where are you at now? It's so iffy. It's all right there. Right here. Yeah, labradorite is literally it's my favorite gemstone. I don't know until I get an opal in my hands, and then I don't know. Anybody out there in chat right now have an opal? They're beautiful. They might be the most beautiful gemstone out there, but labradorite is a close first or second for me. Let me know if anybody has any. There we go. Good. Yeah, Joseph. We're chilling, seeing who pops in the early morning hours, and we're gonna do a giveaway. It may be you. It may just be you. If it is, congratulations. I just need to relax and see if we can get a few people in here. See if we can get a few people in here for a little bit. I don't plan on staying live for hours and hours, but yeah, I appreciate you. And wanted to show off some cool stuff and talk to people in chat. I don't know. Mariah, there's a Mariah that watches me. Um, she's been loving the gemstones lately. I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that. I'd like to pick up a few people along the way that really love gemstones. Just like me. Just like me. I like gemstones like I like coins. I mean, you get me a nice one, I can't stop looking at it. I got a piece of labradorite in the car. It's so pretty. It's when it every both sides are perfect. And seeing it in all forms is really interesting. It comes mostly from China, and China is the single-handed largest producer of labradorite. It's almost their diamond. So for Sierra Leone, it is the diamond. For China, it is labradorite. They have a lot of mineral. A lot. It's kind of amazing how much mineral China actually has, and its surrounding countries and continents. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I got a Zippo. I love Zippo lighters, you guys. I love them. That sound. Classic. What year was this one made? '03. We got Santiago, República Dominicana, 1977. It's a pin. What's it say on the back? That's odd. I like pins, cool vintage pins and stuff like that. Really into that type of stuff. Really into that type of stuff. Vintage is, I don't know. It's not something that I abuse, it's something that I adore, if you will. I really like old stuff, old Coca-Cola stuff. I like stuff from the past. Always have. I appreciate you, Joseph. Yeah, I could sit here and talk to just you or a few people and be so happy with my evening. I still have yet to figure out what to give away. Options. There's just options. I want to include some gemstone. I want to include some silver. I want it to be a nice package. Looking around, I got all kinds of different towers here. I am getting the sander and the polisher that lets me polish labradorite. I'm cutting chunks of it, and I'm gonna make hearts and like simple shapes out of it and make necklaces. And I'm also going to have big polished chunks of labradorite in the future. I can't wait. I literally can't wait. I really can't wait. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm making bismuth knives. I have come to terms that that is one of the best things that I did. I keep looking at them. I've looked at them hundreds, maybe over 100 or 1,000 times already since I've made them. I figured out exactly what I want them to look like. Each one. I figured out exactly what I want. So I just got to learn how to do it. Sanding a knife perfectly without breaking it. They are going to be so beautiful when I get them done. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to start here in the coming days. I'm going to get a sander going, and we are going to learn exactly how to get this the way that we want it, because these knives are a product and not many people make them. Not many people make a bismuth knife. It's for like collectors. It's to put on the wall, and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna sand only certain parts. There's gonna be a polished, beautiful side that's really smooth, and there's gonna be the rough side. It's gonna be amazing. I love it. Yeah, Joseph. As of right now, you are the clear winner. I'm gonna give a couple other people a chance to pop in. I am really appreciative of you. You're the one person that I can always count on to just be here. You know what I mean? To enjoy the videos. A lot of people have been enjoying the videos lately. The videos have been doing better and better. Consistently posting. Doing everything that I can to everything that I can to entertain people. I love how these things, you can only see the star at a certain angle. These are amazing. You can really only, oh man, I want to see if this thing will pick the star up, that's all. Let's see if we can get it to do it. Nah, it's so small. This camera focuses really nice, usually. It always tries to focus on everything else too. It's got autofocus and it just does what it wants. Yeah, it just does what it wants. Yeah, Joseph, I'm going to go right off the bat and say that you are the clear winner of this live giveaway. Honestly, you are the one person that stuck around even longer than a few minutes, honestly, and you'd stick around however long you wanted to, which is much longer than most people, so you are the winner of this giveaway. I will be in contact with you through email. Email me so that I could have you, like, in my email. I know that we've been in contact before, so it's not going to be too hard to locate the emails. Really appreciate you as a viewer, and as we've been growing and everything, we're at 1,018 right now. We're approaching 1,100. I mean, I just got to do better. I want to see the numbers going up per week, which I am, which we are. And once the numbers continue to go up and up and up, I'm going to try to keep them there. That's the game of YouTube, if you will. I had a shot probably like 6 to 9 months ago, I want to say, where I was getting, I don't know, I was getting about this, but some of my videos would peak at like 2 to 3,000 views, and it helped immensely with watch hours. And I'm trying to like hit those certain videos. I want those videos to exist. It's all in the title. It's all in the simple, small video. They're usually smaller videos. I'm trying to like take notes, looking at my studio and trying to just take notes, trying to see what people are liking, really enjoying. Really appreciate everybody that likes the videos. It really helps let me know what you guys want to see. And as I progress further and further, I plan to just elevate the videos and take you guys to so many places. Um, will begin to grow rapidly at one point, probably, because I'm going to be traveling, taking the camera, and just going to so many places along the way, stopping in every place along the way for a video, for live streams each day. Um, yeah, I'm going to start in my local state, get in my car, roadworthy, and I'm going to hit some places within an hour or two away and just pop up there. I want to go to Centralia, PA. I want to go to Centralia. It was the graffiti highway, the place that has the mine burning underneath the entire town still. I want to go see that. They dumped rocks all over the graffiti highway, big piles of rocks, so that can, nobody can enjoy it. And it was cracked, and the earth was consuming it, and there's a fire beneath the ground, so that's probably why they did that. But I still want to go and see the town. It's a little cutaway, probably like 3-4 hours away, right off of a major interstate, and boom, you got yourself Centralia. Want to go to cool places like that and document what they look like now, currently. That's my goal, is to go to places and show you guys what they look like if you've seen them in the past, what they look like now, and if you've never seen them, what it looks like. Like the Pennsylvania mountains. I mean, most people don't step in the Pennsylvania mountains ever in their life. Some people only see flat, you know. So I think I'm looking at it as like, okay, I'm going to try to make a really peaceful, calm, or good video that people can watch out of state and get a perspective of what the landscape and the geography is like in our state. And that's what most people are either doing in their state, or they're doing it in their own way. I'm trying to do it in my own way. Really enjoy the giveaways and everything too, because that really helps. It really motivates. I don't want that to be it though, you know, because you can't have your channel just be giveaways, or then people just are there for giveaways. Got to give people a reason. I'm doing my best to give people a reason. Stick around for good. Here, putting this thing right back there. Really like the way that looked. Yeah. You're definitely gonna enjoy the giveaway, because I really like going all out sometimes, and I'll just be throwing stuff in there, and next thing you know, it's an absolute full package and stuffed to the brim. I can tell you one thing that's gonna be in there for sure, Joseph, and it is a brand new wheat penny. Brand new. Encapsulated in one of those like cardboard flips. I have been staring at and enjoying myself this one roll, and I gave one person one as a gift, and there's gonna be one given to you in there. So that's gonna be the one thing I can tell you is gonna be in there for sure, is a beautiful wheat penny. Because how many times do you get the chance to come across that? For real. How many times do you come across a real awesome wheat penny? Brand new. Never been touched by people. You know, or barely, for that matter. There's no marks on these. They are strictly uncirculated, and that's how they were sold to me. I bought them from Portsmouth Coin Company, and I don't know if you guys watch him, but he has a channel. I need to start watching his videos again. I really loved his videos. I liked his information that he gave out. He was good with information. He really had his own shop too. He was good at spotting fakes. He did a lot of videos on fakes. Really fell in love with his videos and the way that he did stuff. Let me check and see. It's not even showing me the chat, but I know you're still here, Joseph. I really appreciate you. It's going in and out of one in like 2 and 3 people. I'm gonna get a Baja Blast. Man, this labradorite, it is absolutely mind-blowing. Little hints of blue all through. It's really at that angle that you can see the clarity of, or any bit. There's a little bit of shine. This is a rough piece. But that's really what it looks like in most cases. Or where there's, I'd say the majority of labradorite that's mined. There's a lot of chunks that look like this. And it really gives you perspective. Look at that. Can you imagine walking up on a wall in this and not even knowing that you're sitting there beside a wall of labradorite? I can only imagine what that would feel like. Because I'm serious. I mean, me, I'd probably be like, oh, that's pretty odd looking rock. And then I would start looking at it and I'd be like, what is this? Start chipping it away and you start finding all the colors. You're like, holy. When you're really sitting there chipping away at a labradorite, I imagine you start really finding a lot of colors, greens, blues. It starts just really knocking you in the face that you got something special, I'd imagine. I can't imagine being the one to actually find something like that. How amazing is that? To be the one to find literal labradorite or amethyst, an amethyst mine. Where do you find them? Where do people find them? I'm sure local quarries, because they're like taking out a large amount of ground and they're going to find things underground. A lot of quartz, Herkimer diamonds. A lot of stuff you see online is really just from people that are just excavating an area and they just come across things. I really think it's awesome though that there are literal amethyst mines. And I would just love to get my camera in on one. I want to get you guys to an amethyst mine bad. I want to see it on the wall. I want to see amethyst on the wall. I think that'd be amazing. I think that would be physically amazing. Hell, I want to see anything on the wall. I want to see any type. I'd like to see quartz on the wall at this point. I'd like to see some colored, because if you find regular quartz, you're likely going to find smoky quartz as well. If you find crystals like this, you're likely going to find just a bit of colors too. They're going to be darker. Maybe blue. Could you imagine finding blue? I wonder if that exists in the, I'm going to look that up. If blue quartz exists in the United States, or if it's just in different countries. Does blue quartz exist in the United States, or is it only mined out of country? It says it's found in the U.S. Mostly Brazil, Madagascar, and Austria. That's fantastic. Its formation is mainly associated with metamorphic and igneous rocks. Its blue coloration is typically caused by inclusions of irradiation rather than composition of the quartz itself. Irradiation. I never knew that. What does irradiation mean? The use of high energy radiation from X-rays, gamma rays, neutrons, protons, and other sources to kill cancer. So how does that create blue quartz, I wonder? Over time, the sun? Possibly? Maybe? I guess, I don't know. I know that gives out some type of long term. I don't know what creates all these colors in labradorite. What creates all the colors in labradorite? Interference of the light inside the crystal. The labradorescence of the gemstone arises due to the interference of the light inside the crystal, producing a range of greens, blues, and sometimes even other colors. The iridescent property. I'm not accepting that as an answer right now. Light diffracting off closely spaced layers of calcium and sodium rich feldspar. What? I'm getting this, okay. It's made up of thin layers of different minerals. That's all I wanted. Thin layers of different minerals that are different colors. That's I'm sitting there like I'm scrolling down, getting to my answer. That's amazing. Yeah. I always really wondered that because I'm sitting here looking at a couple pieces over, the days and I'm like, well, this might be amazing as hell. I can't imagine how this even exists. Opal, you know, an opal mine. I mean, that's something I kind of want to see. Let's get a picture of an opal mine and see what they look like. Oh my lord. Underwater opal mining. So basically, what they do is go in caverns underwater and hope it's ancient and hope there's like shiny opals. Let's see. Royal Peacock Opal Mines. I mean, that's just about as amazing as it gets right there. Can you imagine having that in your hand? A straight cut of opal. Rough opal is kind of mesmerizing. The way it looks rough. I mean, it's just a mesmerizing rock. I mean, just having it in general. The colors move beautifully. That's got like every color in the book in the rainbow on it. I think it's fantastic how it looks like a rock on the outside. I'm trying to get a better picture. There we go. It really looks like a rock, and then cracked open is what is mined to be the shaped and beautiful colored opal. That's why they're so expensive. Because people really have to put a lot of effort mining that out. I got some pieces here that if I went to the center, I would find. I got some like 1,000 carat pieces that if I went to the center, I would find jewelry worthy gem. It's interesting. And if I knew what to do with it, I could turn it into something gorgeous, like a ring. Beautiful little. It's just so time consuming to make a real diamond shaped ring. Very time consuming sitting there with the machine, putting it up and reshaping it. And you're basically mastering minute. You're just sitting there looking at the smallest thing with magnification. Very long time. It takes a very special person to be polishing and making gemstones and diamonds and rubies. For sure. Here's my labradorite ring. This is the beautiful blue of labradorite. You see, it's got that beautiful light blue in the middle, just a hue of it. And then we got a row of black. It looks like the ocean though. I love this ring. It's probably a girl's ring, but it's just amazing. It's a heart. It's labradorite. I love it. Yeah, I really love it. Why is it making me restart this? Yeah, email me, Joseph. Email me. I don't think you need to email me. I'm pretty sure as long as you email me, I'll be able to go back into our past ones and it'll be able to. I'm pretty sure if I just search in my email, I can find our past ones. So yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Really appreciate you. Don't really know how long I'm going to stay live. I'm just chilling. Enjoying this beautiful morning. It's 5 where I'm at. What time is it where you're at? We'll see if we pick up a couple people that are getting up early in the morning. Good morning to everybody who's just finding. If it's Craig from Hawaii, I wonder what time it is in Hawaii. That's why I was just saying if we pick Craig up in the morning or night. I can't imagine what time it is in Hawaii right now. We got people watching from around the world right now. I've had people from Russia. I've had people translating in the chat already. Very odd, and I love it. I love it. I like talking to people from around the world. I met one person through chat that I talk to all the time from Ukraine. Literally from Ukraine. Sitting there just messaging somebody from Ukraine quite often. Pretty interesting. We got a friend from Russia. I believe we got a friend from Russia. Got viewers from everywhere. And all over the United States as well. Amounts really where the giveaway. I've even mailed coins outside of the country. So we sent coins to Germany. Yeah, yeah, we sent coins to Germany. Yes, we did. I did a giveaway, and I picked this kid. I did a giveaway, and this kid was like, "Oh my goodness, it would be amazing if you could just send me some U.S. coin." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're in the giveaway too." And I was like, just like that. And I picked this person. You know, I really hope that really hope he got them. There shouldn't have been any issue. Customs is weird though. That's why I don't like going out of the country. Even with coins. I'm on a Baja Blast kick. Can't stop drinking it. I don't know why I realized it's good recently. It's been around for years. I used to just like drive by Taco Bell, get Pepsi, not even look at Baja. And lately I can't stop drinking Baja. It's so odd. It's like my tendencies will like change over time for a very short period of time and then it switches to something else. It happens with food, everything. It's crazy. Crazy when you realize it. But whenever you literally never drink Baja and now all I drink is Baja. It's crazy. Yeah. Welcome everybody. We are just relaxing, talking, getting chat room with a couple people. 1, 2 people throughout the evening. Really haven't been live that often. We're gonna get a schedule going for live streams. I really enjoy. We're gonna find a way to start going through coins, and I'm gonna possibly. I'm thinking of doing like really cheap auctions in the future on like really cheap items like dimes or quarters or $half and stuff like that. You know, smaller things. I watched a one channel master that, in their entire live stream is just auction. I wouldn't do that, but I think it'd be fun to do every now and then, like really cheap stuff. You know what I mean? Like 10, 50 cent, dollar, few dollar items type things, and just mark down the thing and get in contact with the people and boom, mail them their coins. I think it'd be sick. as the channel grows and everything, I don't really know, really plan wise, what we're gonna make to put in like a store. But I definitely have a lot of ideas, and I'm talking coin mats and designs and stuff like that. Really nice, like vinyl design, if you will. I could probably do something like that, like that I sit here and draw and like make and print out. I really would like to do like really cheap things like that to give people. They could hang up on their wall and stuff like that. Little things like that. Stuff I could just make in the future as the channel grows. Coin mats. Really like to have my own coin mat, but I'd really like to make a good coin mat. A nice thick one, big one. Have it be like on one side my design, on the other side like all the coins laid out, all the information for the coins, everything, special coins. It's not going to be like just an everyday coin mat. It's going to have like different things on it, like really out of the wall, like things that you could possibly get, rare things. Because that's what mostly, when somebody makes a coin mat for their channel, they'll put like nickels, dimes, pennies. I'd really like for it to be like harder to get things. You know what I mean? Be like harder to obtain things, and one, it would make a good coin mat, and then two, it would give you, you know, ideas for things you could buy in the future. You'd be like, hey, I really like that coin. I might want one of those. You never know what you want. I don't know what I want. I walk into a coin store and I literally am lost. And I feel like they're trying to force me away with their speedy business. I want to stay there forever. I want to just look, have my time. I don't want to ask for anything out of the cabinet, because that really puts them in a position. Imagine, okay? Imagine. This has happened to me in this, not in this amount, but imagine this happening. You're sitting there looking at a load of gold on the counter, and the guy walks away and goes in the back room and just leaves you with all this product just sitting there on the counter. It's not good on either side to do that. Um, every business owner knows that. He does it out of respect, I guess, and because he must know me. But in most cases, most dealers aren't going to leave you with $1,000 or multiple $1,000 items on the counter and then just walk away. Even when the guy turns around and goes and just answers the phone and leaves me with $1,000 item, it really just makes me feel uncomfortable. And I'm not the type of person to have a problem with that type of thing. You get people with sticky fingers in the same situation, and they're looking pretty dumb. And it's just like, I hate thievery. I hate thieves. I hate that type of stuff. And when I'm in the situation where I'm either handling or trying to make a very big purchase and I'm looking at a bunch of different things, I'd much rather the owner be sitting there visually with me, analyzing as I do, watching me pick up and put down. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, when somebody walks out of the room, you're not sitting there, picking stuff up and putting it down. You just kind of just back away, just like, all right, this is a moment where I stand there. That's pretty much, I've had that happen. Yep, so that's the tip. If you're in a coin shop and you are approached with the opportunity to um, be alone with all that stuff. For instance, one time I was in there and there was at least $50,000 worth of PCGS graded stuff. I mean, it was like 50 grand worth. It had to have been multiple thousands of dollars worth. And that wasn't even including what was on display or anything. That was just on the counter, coins stacked in PCGS containers. He does this for a lot of people apparently, plus himself. I just don't know how, man. And I haven't seen him do it since. When I go in there now, the business is a little different. So I don't know if that wasn't viable. I think he's been trying different business methods as a coin shop. I'd love to interview him and ask these questions. Maybe I will one day. Because he's gotten to know me by face. They know me by face and name. So if I walk in, they know me. They know I'm on record. They know that I have an account with them. If I call and I say, I'm trying to do this, somebody already says, oh, it's Tyler. So, yeah. It's just like they know at this point. It's interesting. When you get to know a coin shop, they work with you in ways that no other coin shop will. That's why I wait sometimes. I will wait just to go to this one place. The guy was out of town for like 2 weeks one time. 2 weeks. And I had to wait for him to get back. Yeah. Don't know. It just really is interesting whenever you're cool with the coin shop. And yet still, they're busy all the time. They're the type of busy, they're running online auction 24/7. So he has people back there running and selling things 24/7, which is probably half his business or more. And I'd imagine a lot of these coin shops right now are splitting their business. It's us coming in and buying stuff, and then it's a portion of it, somebody in the back selling their goods on the back end as well. Portsmouth Coin Shop, same thing. He's selling a lot of stuff online. Most of his sales are online through the videos on YouTube. It's amazing. So a lot of coins. You see these guys that are blowing up, most of them own coin shops. We got the coin guy, coin shop. Blew his shop up. I mean, literally, like, he's got probably a line out the door every day. What is the other guy? Who was the other guy that we used to watch? Yankee Stacking. Yankee Stacking. That guy walks to unlock the door every day, and he walks past like 30 people. I kid you not. It's amazing. He walks past like 30 people at like 6 to 7 in the morning that are there to get in to deal with Tim. So it's when you're comfortable with somebody, I guess. But that's YouTube has pushed those businesses further than they. I mean, Tim is answering. You guys ever see the videos of them on there, on and off the phone 24/7. Coin guy on and off the phone 24/7. His phone's ringing all the time. He's either getting phone calls because his phone number's public. I called him by accident. I didn't know this guy had his real phone linked to the business, and I called the guy. And I wasn't ready for the call. You're not ready. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have any questions. I wasn't ready to ask him anything. Aside from, yo, I like your personality. You sound like a really nice guy from what I see online and everything. Really like the coin guy. Really innocent. Seemed really innocent and just really, kind-hearted and really good at what he does. Really loves Carson City Morgans. Quarter of his shop's a lot of Morgans. Right up my alley. My coin shop deals mostly generic, so you can get generic anything all the time, which is great because it's pure money. That's all I ever want. Unless it's a special purchase, or I see Scottsdale or something special, I'll buy it. But for the most part, my purchases are generic. I highly suggest generic silver and gold. Silver, you will make money over a long period of time having a lot of it. you will make money. You can do the math on it over the period of time that you owned it. The price is going to look different over a period of time. It's going up, slowly but surely going up, along with gold. And I can only imagine owning a lot of silver and seeing the boom in silver that comes in the future, if it ever comes. I'm talking $10 or $20 even. We're talking a boom that makes people rich if they have a lot, or at least makes you a lot. You have 1,000 ounces and it booms, you make at least $250,000 right there. I'm just saying. And that's an attainable goal for every stacker. 1,000 ounces. I mean, not even in a lifetime, but in a fraction of a lifetime, if you really focus and get a good job and save. I take a lot of my paychecks and I'll just straight put it towards metal. So I'll take bills and everything, set that aside, metal. And my money's constantly growing with that metal, which I love. I've recently started to learn about the ability to invest in companies and also see profits. It's a good idea, especially if you have an extra bit of cash, putting a little bit here and there into the right companies. I was even thinking about getting a financial advisor in the future just to talk about what these, I think they're like IRAs, or not IRAs I don't think, but it's where you invest in these bigger companies that are only going up, putting money in, and as your money will grow like gold and silver if you invest in the right companies. So that's another thing I've been thinking about too. And I'm 29, so you start thinking about investing really early, even if it's in just in silver or gold, but let alone the companies and everything. It'll be a retirement. Has to be. That's my plan, at least. Let this stuff be my retirement, you guys. And let the channel be my retirement. That's really what I really would like, is for my channel to truly be my retirement. Not make videos till I'm absolutely decrepit, maybe. Don't know. I know a guy, I watch this guy on Facebook. You guys have seen that like 102-year-old guy, Jack Nordham, I believe, I think his name is, or something. Wears a cute little hat. He's still going every single day right now, and he's 101 or 2. I mean, absolutely. He just hit like 1 million subscribers. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing what's possible in this world. You know, and that guy pushes straight positivity. You would never catch him. You would never catch him pushing negativity in any direction. Straight positivity to the day he dies. And God bless him. Really, really respect my elders. I love listening. If I had a pap like like that, you know what I mean, I still listen to my pap. You know, but if I had a pap that was willing to be like, I'm speaking about this guy, they just had to make a channel for him, and he makes so many people happy. It's amazing. You know, I just want to, bring people a fraction of that amount of joy in my existence, and I'll be happy. That's really the end goal, End goal is to just see it grow into something that you just can't even fathom. Can you fathom without all of us in one room? No. I can't. 1,000 people fill up the little mini auditorium for 1,000 people. We're going to overload an auditorium right now with 1,000 people. So you just look at the growth of it and everything, and eventually it's out of your hands completely. 10,000, 20,000. And that's going to be probably my lifetime, I would imagine. I can't imagine, unless we see a major boom. I'm aiming for 10 and 20, 30,000. And I will be so happy with that. So happy with that. Happy with nothing, happy with everything. You gotta be happy. Really appreciate every single one of you. I'm looking forward to aiming for 2,000. I like to set goals, but at this point in time, if I set no goal and I just say, hey, it is what it is, which I've been doing. Counting to 1,000, I had it set every number, every subscriber, and now it's just whoever comes. I really appreciate every single person. Um, we do random giveaways. I picked at about 20-ish minutes. I picked the giveaway winner, and it was Joseph. So, yeah, I'm going to get in contact with him through the email, and I will make a video showing you guys a little sneak peek of what he's actually going to get. It's going to be um, a brand new wheat penny and a few other items that I have yet undecided with. I go a little balls to the wall sometimes with giveaways. I really enjoy it. I'll just be sitting there just throwing stuff in. Next thing I know, it's stuffed full. My bubble mailers are stuffed full usually when I do a giveaway. And I don't count the value. I don't consider the value. I slightly consider, that's a lot. I slightly consider the value, but I don't, because I'm not counting. I'm just making it a hell of a package. And that's pretty much every giveaway. I'd say we've surpassed probably over $1,000 altogether. If you were to look at everything and take all these packages that I've sent out over this period of time, it's over $1,000 for sure. That was straight given away. And I just plan to lose track of how much it actually is probably one point in my life. Why not? I don't really want to know how much I give away by the time I'm, truly older. And I like doing it in ways that really people can truly enjoy too. Like if somebody, I'm a stickler for or locally, like even my friends and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's like if somebody needs something to eat, or if somebody needs this or that, or if somebody needs some money to get by, like, you know what I mean? I'm literally there. The same exact way. It's just who I am, really. Who I like to be. Who I would hope I get on the receiving end of, you know what I mean? That's who I would like to be. All the time. And that answers that kid's question who was asking me in a kayak, like 3-4 months ago, why I was nice to everybody. Because why not? Be the person that is nice to everybody, and you can actually enjoy that high road every single day. I don't lower myself to people. I don't lower myself to their level. When I do, I learn my lesson. Even if it's minute or major, I always learn. And I get better. I'll always be better. I'll always want to be better, and I'll always wake up every single day and try to be a better human being. Yeah. That's all you can wish for with everyone else too, right? Everybody wakes up and tries to be better, but some people are really on a warpath of destruction of their own lives or others. You gotta watch for people, but gotta look out for the people that are just out here, trying to make this work. I'm at a point in YouTube as well where I really think it's interesting. Like, it's very interesting. I'm like seeing the path of success, and I'm like on it. You know what I mean? With a lot of other people. Most channels won't go past 100 subscribers. Most channels won't go past 20 to 30. They'll get 1 or 2 or 1 to 10, and that's it. And if you take it really seriously, you start going into the hundreds and the thousands, and it shows you that you're doing something right. At the same time, I knew it was going to be slow growth. I'm not going out and absolutely shocking the world, to the point where when they show me to however many people, I retain, 70%, I don't know who would retain 70 to 100% of anything, but no, a lot of retainment, you know what I mean? I knew I was working for the slow growth and really just building a hell of a channel full of great people all around the country and the world that like what I like, or like the videos that I make, because it's not really mainly, it's a bunch of different things right now. It's, we're naturing out, and we're also it started with the gemstones. I wanted to go and find my local geography or my gemstones. I wanted to find garnets in the water. I wanted to see what was over in the rock. I wanted to find quartz, see if I remember I was looking for gold, and I learned that every rock or anything that I'm seeing is a lot of iron pyrite. I mean, you just learn along the way, and it's beautiful because I was struck with motivation as a creator sitting at a bench that I don't even use anymore and this tiny little table making videos, and now I have a full-blown professional setup in gaming PC with multiple cameras running and learning all the software to edit and create videos while I see it in general. How I make a video, I don't know, I'm just sitting there trying to, what's the word, narrate as I go. And I've learned that I'm like not the best translator, so like if you were to ask me to read like a massive paragraph, there's going to be like one part in there where I like, brain just doesn't compute for some reason, and it may not happen and it may happen, never know. At the same time, the way that I like to make videos is I'll sit there on pause for a second. I really like the skating videos with the dog, and I like including 8-Ball, and you guys love 8-Ball, and I love 8-Ball. And I want to look back in my videos and my shorts and just see a lot of her yawning and just howling, and me and her were howling at the fire whistle earlier, absolutely loving it. She can't go without howling at a fire whistle, or I can get her howling in general, because we're a pack, we're a pair, me and her. So if I start howling, something's wrong, she's gonna howl. So basically I now am part husky, you guys, so it's very awesome. Um, Somebody was in my comments asking me, how did I get her so vocal? And I'm like, they said their dog barely ever speaks, and it's a husky. And I said, what? That doesn't sound right. I said, try talking to it. Try speaking to it. Talk to it eventually. It's going to talk to you. And as I come back now with her excitement every time, she's really hyperactive, so I can leave and like 20 minutes later I'll come back and she will literally be so excited. I can sit there and tell her, tell me, and she'll tell me, she'll literally she'll howl, she'll let out a big howl, like she just so vocal. Yeah. And whenever they feel the need to communicate with you, so much to the point where you can sit there and basically just talk with them in your guys' own language, because it's you and that animal's own language. It doesn't make too much sense to anybody but you guys. So it feels good. It feels good because it's a once in a lifetime, I feel like, connection that I feel like I'm giving this dog the life that she basically deserves. Yeah. I feel like, and once I learned where she came from, who she came from, what she was put through at the earliest age possible at the place where she was birthed, which is not good at all. I mean, literally a bad environment, bad breeder, shouldn't breed dogs, treated this dog badly because she was a runt. I could have a litter of puppies, and the runt may be my favorite. So I don't understand where people go with like not liking the runts. But basically, not only was the lady the problem, there was the dad of 8-Ball that was the problem. It was a monstrous husky. Monstrous. This particular dog chased a mailman through a neighborhood for at least 2 or 3 hours and damn near killed him. So it jumped out of a big glass pane window and chased a mailman, and that is 8-Ball's dad. So she was like pretty much from a toxic household to a household that didn't want her to now a household that wants her forever. And it's like she finally got love. Finally got real love and lifelong love, if you will. And I didn't even know what kind of dog was coming home when I said, "Bring her on home." I just know when we opened the door, she ran around our neighborhood and we could not catch her. I stopped trying after 30 seconds, and my ex-girlfriend tried to chase her for hours. And I was like, "You just stop chasing. She's loving it. It's a game. Stop it." I knew the dog was loving it. Stop. Let's just go and stand here, go inside. Next thing you know, she's at the door. And that was the start of this dog. And let me tell you, ever since then, she's made the most major changes that I could have ever imagined and transformed into the dog that you guys see today. And everybody compliments. Everybody compliments the dog because I've commanded her in such a way where she cares to listen so well to other people. Not really all the time. To me, all the time. She'll listen to other people too, which is amazing because most dogs, really don't listen to too much but their owner. But as far as me and her go, I could pretty much get her to do what I need her to do in any moment, damn near. And that's all I can ask for out of her. I really just need to be able to call her back. And one, she doesn't run away, so then you got to think, okay, can I call her back? When won't I be able to call her back? Keep those situations to a minimum because she's gotten in fights with other dogs and stuff like that. She's fought my uncle's dog and stuff like that, big golden retrievers, and we've outran a lot of dogs. You guys got to imagine me and her skating, we go really fast. Well, when you look back and you see a pit bull chasing you, you go really fast. And I'm telling her in those moments, you better not stop. And she knows, and we run. We run. I've never had her stop on me in the moment where I was full sprint, outrunning a pit bull. She can outrun a pit bull. She outrun a lot of dogs. I think she's the fastest dog in town, really. Because every dog that's tried to chase us stops very quickly. They're just not used to running like that. She could run a whole mile the way that they can for 10 seconds. Full blast. She could do that for about a mile. It's crazy. I've given her big battery. She's got that big Tesla battery, you guys. I always joke and say that she's got a big battery. She'd be pulling me around on a BMX bike right now. She's still tugging me. She can actually pull me on the bike, and I barely need to pedal. So I just draining her battery every day and making her happy, and that's the best life that this dog could have. And I realized that a long time ago. I'm really glad to see the comments of people telling me, "Yo, we need to see more 8-Ball," or "Please don't stop making videos of 8-Ball," because everybody enjoys seeing her. I enjoy having her. Some of the moments I just got to get on camera, some of the cutest moments and stuff like that. I just need to re-see that. I can't just go with my memory with this dog. I need video proof. I want to be able to just go to this channel one day and be like, "There's 8-Ball." Yeah. Well, we're at about an hour and 10 minutes, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Really appreciate every single one of you. Got 3 people. 5:39 in the morning. It's going to be a busy day today, nice day. Got a few things to do. Changing the tire on my car today. Got a couple things to do. Registering my bike. In our state, they took the stickers away from registration. Isn't that convenient? You guys want to know what that does? It lets you know. Never when you're out. So now you have no recollection of when to register your car. Who keeps up? Do you guys keep up with your registration on your car? People who drive, who are watching me, Do you guys literally know the exact day right now that your registration has gone out? Me either. I didn't either. And I still don't. Happened with my car, happened with my bike. Absolutely tragic. It's the easiest thing. State cops have these things all over their car. You're red. It flags you red. They pull you over. Every single time they say your registration is out. So it's very important. I really don't understand how I didn't get mail or anything like that saying my bike was out. Bike's out of registration. I never got any mail saying my car was out. I at least think it's a company's it should be in policy that if I'm going red, send me a letter a month ahead of time. Register this or you're red. In any other case, they would tell you, hey, file this or you're not going to have insurance. You at least get paperwork. This, you get nothing. Literally, the warning that you're out of registration in our state is pulled over. It's pretty unfair, if you ask me, because I don't keep track. Nobody really keeps track of their registration date. And I'm talking about the sticker on the back of the plate that every other state has, that we still don't have, that we had once, that they took away for some reason. It was too much of a pain for them to mail out the damn stickers. But now we get nothing. There's no mail telling you, yeah, register that. Yep. And car registration, I'm talking about literal plate on the back of the plate. I don't know what it's exactly called. Like, it's probably the license. It's literally the plate registration or whatever. But it's not the paper though. It's something different. It's all through the plate right now in our state. Every bit of information through the plate. And you still give the paperwork up, but it actually, what I'm talking about has to do with the damn plate. It really upsets me. I don't know if I gotta get a petition going and just go and stand out in front of the courthouse or whatever and just get people to start signing or whatever, but I want the sticker back. I saw a car from California like 3 days ago. It was fresh from California, and guess what? It had a sticker on it. If California has a sticker still, we need the sticker. Everyone should be able to say, oh, that's when I gotta go and renew that by. I think that's fair. I think I should at least, as a driver, be well known that that is the date. Here's how you knew before. You guys want to know how you knew when you didn't go out before? Old sticker, new sticker came in the mail. Oh, my new sticker's here on top of the old sticker. That's what you used to do. This never existed before. This is a new thing being abused by the cops in my state. And it's the first thing they say to you. Oh yeah, they took the stickers away. And I'm like, yeah, they took the most helpful thing away for a driver. Visual representation of a date that we need to be registered by. Hey, fill this out by then. It was so easy. And now it's very hard. And it causes a lot of grief. And it's causing me grief. Yeah, it's causing me grief. It has, and it is causing me grief. Actively. So that's why I'm pissed about it, honestly. Imagine they take the one thing away that lets you know your car's legal, and you're just out driving around. And next thing you know, you're not legal anymore. Next day. It's pretty incredible. No paperwork, nothing. No notification. And then what you're told is, oh, you can go do it online. They don't even want to deal with paperwork nowadays. They'll let you print out your registration, and there's no sticker to tell you what date. It's pretty cool. Well, I got stuck on that. Pissed about that myself. Don't let your state take away your registration sticker on the back of the plate. Trust me, it sucks. Congratulations, Joseph. You're always here. You're literally the one viewer that is all. You're here first. You're the most. I will never forget you as my channel grows larger and larger over time. I swear to you, I could see you or a number of my regular viewers at any point in time, and hundreds of people even. If there were hundreds of comments, I would still recognize you guys. I would still recognize and know people by name. Yep. And I like to get to know people by name, but I still think it's more fun. Just, it's really a lot of fun when you build a relationship, you know, back and forth with viewers. It's just awesome. You know, it's awesome. I really appreciate every single one of you making it for this giveaway / live stream. What he's going to win is a brand new wheat penny, which I mean, I'm gonna say it. You can buy rolls of them, but they're not, and definitely not every day. Definitely not every day. I think people are compiling rolls, and then eventually there's a roll for sale. Because when I saw these things for sale, I bought 2 rolls. So I got 2 rolls of uncirculated wheat pennies. That would be about 100 wheat pennies, brand new. And I've went through thousands of wheat pennies from a personal collection in my family. Thousands. And let me tell you guys, they're pretty worn. A lot of older dates. And these ones, I found a proof in them. I went through, I could go back, I don't know how many videos ago. I found a proof in with these wheat pennies, which he said was possible. He said some of them got proofs in there. I didn't believe it. Opened it up, and halfway through found a proof. And every other coin is literally untouched. I could put it in a flip and you would... I wonder what some of these grade at. I mean, it's a wonder what some of these would grade at. And that is why they make the perfect gift, because I have never in my life seen wheat pennies this nice in my life. And I don't think I ever will. Aside from when somebody compiles a nice roll like that. And it wasn't compiled from anything in circulation, so how these were made, I have no idea. You can't just make an uncirculated wheat penny thing. It's not something you can just, me or you could just do. We can't just go and look for brand new ones and be like, here, this is an uncirculated roll of wheat pennies. We can't do that. But I bought 2 rolls of uncirculated wheat pennies. How did that happen? I'm trying to figure that out myself. They're really uncirculated. I mean, they are really uncirculated. Beautiful, brand new. I can't imagine anyone's ever touched them. You would see one fingerprint on any of them if you do. I touch them barely with gloves. I won't touch them without gloves. They're that nice. So it just makes you wonder, how are these things compiled? Things like that are very rare. Which is an entire roll of brand new wheat pennies that are going to be MS grade. Mint State Plus. A lot of these are actually going to be 68s or 9s. A lot of them. Well, I really appreciate every single one of you. Let's go to 2,000, you guys. I can't wait. As people go up, as we gain more, we're getting real viewers. Real viewers. It's just really... TikTok can't even offer us true, real viewership. Even if you have 10,000 people, that's like having 100 or less on TikTok. I'm serious. On YouTube, the viewer, it doesn't always match, but on this channel it does. Sometimes 300 or 400 people hop in a live stream depending on what I'm doing. That's a fraction of every single one of us. And if you think about that, that type of retainment, even randomly, is what other channels could dream of. I mean, imagine a channel with 2 million subscribers and seeing 1 million people in there. It's truly a sight to see. A lot of my older live streams and stuff like that, some of them are randomly getting just a lot of views. A lot. And I just never expected, I never expected to enjoy going live like this. I never expected to have this much to say. But when your brain don't shut off, you tend to get ideas or direct it in some way. And that's where my videos come from. It really takes me out of my head for a moment and lets me go into history with you guys. And if I ain't already teach the history of that coin, we're going to learn it. You know, I at least including the information. There's a lot of videos that I'll make in the future that are just full of really good information. You know, and especially as we figure it out. There's more information released on these coins and the coins that we love as time goes on. More people that were there or witnessed some of the big bank bags or some of the big pallets or trainfuls of coins just going across the country, or seeing a lot of gold, or just stories in general. Gonna really be enjoying a lot of stories on this channel as time goes on. I'm gonna really be either telling them. We can even go towards a viewer send-in type thing where people are actually sending me insane videos or insane ideas or insane finds, stories that I could tell. That would be amazing. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'm Surfin Silver, the first ever live stream giveaway, legitimately. And honestly, within the first 20 minutes, I didn't think that we would even get a few, 3-4 people or whatever, so I just picked. And I gave plenty of time, I would say, for people to pop in, and I just picked randomly. And who was there was there. I really appreciate every single one of you. And that video, as I make it, will be out of the contents of this package that he's about to get. And we do giveaways pretty regularly, randomly, as I feel. That's usually the thing. It's just random. And the video ones gives you I give people 24 to 48 hours. Next time, anytime I do a giveaway in the future in the videos, I'm going to give multiple days for people to see or find the video to comment. That's what we're going to do. Give people a better chance of winning. And yeah, it's not just going to be regular people. It's going to be anybody and everybody can win here. That's it. My eyes truly can pick extremely randomly. And then we don't, until we get a random number generator and enough people for that, I'd be pretty random about it. I really hope that you have a great day, and I will see you soon, you guys.